Allah is now telling us, people say things like, and you might say things to yourself like, I want to feel closer to Allah. I want to feel spiritually connected to Allah. Allah has given us the best program to connect to Him. That's the prayer. When the prayer is not doing what it's supposed to do, then you're trying to find some other alternative way to feel spiritual. Because you're not giving the actual connection its due, right? If you're not eating the actual healthy food, then you're going to feel better eating junk food and say, at least I'm getting some nutrition. Yeah, even junk food has nutrition, but it's not what you needed. It's not what was going to truly nourish you. You'll still feel good about it for a few seconds. You get something out of it. The same way, the first advice he gives to his son is maintain, preserve the actual prayer, the actual connection to Allah. That's what salah is for. That's the goal of salah. So actually taking the time, when somebody says, I want to learn about Islam, right? I want to learn more about my religion. I would argue, you can learn about your religion and you can learn 100 different sciences in Islam. But if your goal in learning Islam is to connect closer to Allah, everybody would say that. Anybody who's a Muslim would say that, I want to be closer to Allah. Then your first priority should be the prayer itself. What do I know about the prayer? I'm not just talking about the form of the prayer. How do you make wudu? Where do you stand? You know the technicalities of the prayer. How do I use the prayer to connect to Allah? That's actually the conversation you have to have with yourself. Learn that stuff. Remind yourself of that stuff. And even if you learned it, took a course on it, read material on it, guess what? It still needs maintenance. You could be a scholar and know all the Arabic of the prayer and have studied everything, and you can write an article about every component of the prayer, and you're still not connected to Allah in the prayer because that's all up here. But when you say Allahu Akbar, this needs to be connected. This needs to let go of every other preoccupation. And this needs to be overwhelmed and occupied with Allah. That's what needs to happen in the prayer. He gives his son advice. Listen, I know your feelings are going to go in every different direction. There's going to be all kinds of things you're going to be hit with. As you get older, you're going to start thinking a lot about how you look. You're going to think about your hair a lot. You're going to think about whether your mustache is too big or too small, or should you shave or should you not shave. You're going to think about which t-shirt looks good with which jeans. Should I get those shoes or these shoes? You're going to think about that stuff. You're going to think about the opposite gender. Those thoughts are going to come to you. You're going to think about your friends. You're going to think about who your friends are and who your friends are not. You're going to think about entertaining yourself. Your mind is going to be spinning with thoughts all the time. You'll be connected to people, to devices, to things, to your own feelings. You'll be connected, and it'll become so easy for you to be disconnected from Allah because you're so busy connecting with everything else. And so he tells his son, this is something that doesn't automatically happen. The more you connect to those other things, the easier it becomes to disconnect from Allah. Aqim as-salah. Maintain your connection to Allah through the prayer. Preserve that connection. Protect that. And why is he telling him that? He's telling him that because he didn't say, son, let me preserve the prayer for you. You better pray. Because the father could just say, pray, right? You better finish your maghrib. The father realizes something. My little boy is not going to be a little boy for that long. He's going to be a young man. And when he's a young man and when she's a young woman, I will have no say in their choices, even if they pretend that they have a say. I become my own person. I have my own thoughts. I have my own feelings. I have my own world that I live in inside my head. And he says, listen, I won't be able to preserve it for you. I can teach you what to do, but if you don't maintain it and you don't preserve it, nobody else can help you. Nobody else can help you.